Hey everybody, my name's Hunter McLamb and I'm here to give out 3 rounds of golf. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm actually going to give my oral presentation on my desired career choice, which is a golf course superintendent. So today I'm going to talk all about assistant superintendents and actual superintendents at golf courses. I'm going to talk a little bit about salaries, and I'm going to talk about job opportunities right now and the boom of golf recently. I'm going to talk about what they do, hours of work, etc. So the job in itself is a high responsibility type job. The superintendent and the assistant superintendent both deal with a lot of politics around the golf course, and they also have a lot of responsibilities as far as taking care of the turf as well. A lot of them do more of the attention to detail jobs. They mow the greens, they cut the cups. A lot of them are the ones that are going to be spraying pesticides and herbicides. So they usually get the important jobs. With that being said, right now, the job opportunities, especially in North Carolina, are really, really good. So I actually found out in my research that in 2021, since COVID, we've had a huge boom in golf, and play has actually increased by 6% nationwide. And so it's really has taken off. It's been great for the golf industry since COVID. And I've actually got here a chart from Callaway Golf, which I'm sure many people are familiar with Callaway Golf. They sell golf clubs, apparel, pretty much everything that has to do with the game of golf. And this shows a $207 million increase from 2020. And so that's one company. So you can imagine across the board, golf has really, really taken off in the last 3 or 4 years. So it's really good for these people that are getting into golf right now, people that are trying to get into jobs right now. So, and then I also found out that more than 90% of turf college graduates land a job right out of college. So that's huge for kids that don't know what they're going to do, don't know where to go. They're able to land jobs right out of school. So that's huge as well. And then salary ranges, we're looking at starting out 40 to 55,000 at the max right now around North Carolina, and that depends on experience. That depends on whether you have a North Carolina pesticide license. It depends on the course being private or public. A lot of these higher end private courses are usually paying more, but that does come with different jobs and different responsibilities. Usually they're a lot higher end places, and the work is expected is a little different than these lower end public courses. These jobs a lot of times are really depending on previous experience. So if you have some previous experience in the golf industry and you have some good people that can be reached out to, some good references, then you usually will be really successful in finding jobs. They even look at that sometimes more so than college degrees and schooling and stuff. Not that they don't look at that at all, but a lot of times they're wanting guys that have had that experience, that hands-on experience in teaching from another superintendent. So that's a huge thing to think about. And then many of these jobs they're offering insurances, 401ks, golf benefits, of course, for you and maybe other people in your family, whoever. And the work expected is kind of all over the place. Through the work week, it's normal hours. You usually are getting there 7 or 8 o'clock and leaving about 4 or 5 o'clock. But the only problem is you have to work a lot of weekends. Sometimes you have to work 2, maybe even 3 weekends out of the month sometimes. So, and then you also have to work around the golfers playing. A lot of times the golfers will start in the morning and you have to work around them. So that's a huge thing as well to think about. But this job is really a rewarding job, and people like me that are passionate about it love to get feedback from it. And when you get into hosting events, hosting tournaments, and you let other people come in and see what you've done with the place and see what work you've put into it. It really is rewarding. So I can't wait to get into it and see where my career leads. And I thank you all for listening.